One drum roll again. All right. 1, 2, 3. The baby's name is. So we just finished our second baby shower. Right, it's Corona. Everybody's in quarantine, so we had to be kind of creative with it. We did some research, and we decided to do one. Our first baby shower was the drive-by baby shower, and then our second baby shower was just today, which was a virtual baby shower. But today we wanted to talk about the sex of the baby, because we haven't really officially said that what the sex of the baby is. We kind of hinted to it a little bit. Some posts, some family members have posted some things. We kind of officially want to make a video for it and announce that. And then we want to actually talk about the name, officially announce the name of the baby after we do talk about the sex of the baby. All right. So I guess first thing, I want to get into it. First thing we get into.
Let's go.
Is the sex of the baby. Why do we wait? Why do we wait?
Because I want to be surprised this time and not know the sex of the baby.
And not know the sex of the baby. See, I wasn't for that. I wasn't. I don't like surprise. I wanted to know off top. She wanted to be surprised. I wanted to know off top. So we kind of went back and forth with that. She got away with a lot of it because of quarantine and COVID, she was the only one going into the doctor's appointments. So I didn't even have a say. I couldn't even talk to the doctor kind of on a sneak tip and be like, just tell me. So we kind of just went with that. But I guess as fate would have it, they sent the email. What was it? Email from, it was after the blood test? It was after a blood test. They sent the email, and sent it through email. And it wasn't, I don't know if it's accidentally or they just usually do that, but they had the sex of the baby on the email. All right. And she read it. And of course, she tried not to tell me, but of course, whatever.
I can't hold water.
She can't hold water. All right. She can't hold water, so she told. So that's how we found out. But that's it. It's nothing really major about it. I think she wanted to wait all the way until the birth of the baby in order to know the sex, but of course that didn't happen. So we here. Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Y'all ready? Drum roll. All right. The baby. The mechanical baby, the sex of the mechanical baby is
a boy.
It's a boy. All right, it's a boy. Yay! Yeah. All right, it's a boy. So second boy. So we'll have 2 boys and 1 girl. All right, so the girl's in the middle. So we'll see how that turns out. All right, but that's the boy. All right. Oh, so with another part of the sex, right? The sex of the baby. We had to wait for everything. We couldn't post no pictures of like cards or gifts. Even the room, right? We did the room. We did the nursery. We couldn't even show the nursery. Any pictures from the nursery. We put a lot of hard work and effort into the nursery. We'll make a video for that. We couldn't show none of that because nobody knew the sex of the baby outside of our immediate family. So with telling the sex of the baby now, we can actually put those videos together and actually show those pictures from both baby showers. All right, so that's just a little plug. But the name choices, this probably caused more back and forth than this actually caused more back and forth than knowing the sex of the baby. I guess, yeah. Yeah, it caused more back and forth. I didn't know. You know, I knew it was a boy because we didn't come up with no girl names. We didn't have no girl names. I couldn't think of no girl names. So we just had a feeling that it had to be a boy. But name wise, I guess we'll talk about the background of our name pick. I usually pick the names. Right, that's kind of my job. She has the babies. I pick the names. Our son is named Messiah. Messiah's first name, and Maurice is his middle name. Messiah, I always like the name Messiah. So that I always kind of in my mind had, my first son was going to be named Messiah. So his name is Messiah. And then Maurice is a family name on my side. It's a family name. My grandfather's name is Maurice. His first name was Maurice. No, my great grandfather's first name was Maurice. And that name is just all the way throughout my family. All right, so I'm a junior. So of course my dad's name is Maurice. I got a brother's name, a version of Maurice is in his name. So Maurice has always been a big name in my family, especially for the boys. Callie, you remember Callie's name? Remember how Callie's name?
She was born in California.
She was. That's what people think, because she was born in California. We had just moved back from. Well, I had just moved back from North Carolina. She had just moved to California with me once we got married. But Callie was. I came up with the name Callie too. I just like the name Callie. It was a good name. We went back and forth between Callie and Joy with her name, the name Joy, but her name ended up being Callie. And then because it was a girl, our first girl, and because the son was named middle name after me, we decided that the middle name for Callie would be what?
Devon.
What is that name? What?
My middle name, which comes from my aunt Vaughn.
Right.
So that's how we came up with Callie's middle name.
All right. So you see the family names came in. Her middle name was for the girl, my middle name was for the boy. So third child, we had to make a decision. Once we found out it was a boy, what the name would be, what the first and middle name would be. I came up with a couple names and then kind of ran them by her, and then she kind of got a feel for a couple. She liked a couple, didn't like a couple. But I know for sure the first name that came up was Tamor. What came up with the name was Tamor. It's a history behind that, but that was one of the names. Shakur was one of the names. Maurice is still always in the play for a first or a middle name. Maurice was in there. And then another name we thought of was Omega. All right, Omega was a name that we liked for the first name. Right?
Because this is my last baby.
Because it's the last, right? Omega's meaning the last. And according to her, which is probably true this time around,
this is the last baby.
This is the last, or it's the last child. So, yeah, so we went with that. So those are pretty much the handful of names that we had. Occasionally, a name will pop up. We'll see a movie. I think we watched. I forgot what movie we watched, but the kid was named Jakor. What was his name? Jakor. His name was Jakor, and it's a good movie. And she liked that name. It's a J name, and her name starts with a J. But they was all in there. They all had play. So we really didn't know where to go with it. And then the middle name part came up too. Was we going to name, because it was another boy, was his name going to be Maurice again, or was going to have a new middle name? Or what else we said? We said what we wanted to do about the middle name.
Demore?
Yeah.
What about it?
You go. So
we was gonna name him Demore, and it was gonna be spelled capital D-E for short for Devon, and then Maury, M-A-U-R-I with the little thing, short for Maurice.
All right, so that was the middle name, and we ran with that for a minute too. So we played around. So Demore, and I liked it. I liked that name, and it was a combination of both of our middle names, both of our family names, and then we just had to come up with a first name. So that was it for a while. But on up. It was back and forth between the couple. I made the decision, and I hit her with it. And I don't know if she like fully liked it, but she was like, "What? How'd you feel about when I finally said
It was whatever.
it was whatever?" That's what she said. But every other day it was like, "You sure? You sure we gonna do that?" And she had family members and friends chiming in. "You sure we going with that? We sure?" Yeah, we gonna go with that. All right. So without further ado, I guess let's get a name. Want to put the kids? No. Run with it. So, you sure? Let's put them in there. Messiah. We'll go put the kids. Put the kids in there. Let's have out. Messiah. Both of y'all. Let them come in and introduce a name with us. Come on, one come over here. Come on, other side.
Okay. Should I come over?
You in there? All right. So we was just telling them about the names and kind of how we was going through the names back and forth.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kelly. So all right. So let's do a drum roll again. Let's do a drum roll. Let's do a drum roll. All right, and give him that information. All right, ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. The baby's name is Max Maurice. Yay! All right, we was just playing. We was just playing. We was just playing. No. We was just playing. All right, that was a fake name. That wasn't even Max Maurice wasn't even in the running. So
Hey, I thought that was real.
she thought it was real. So yeah, but it wasn't real. All right, it was not even close. Not even close. All right, so
Sorry, but my daddy's always making tricks.
you want to give him the real name?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it with him. All right, drum roll again. All right, 1, 2, 3. The baby's name is Shakur Omega. Callie, what's the baby's name?
Max.
All right, so the baby's name is Shakur Omega, of course, McConaughey. Shakur Omega. So we took the first name that one of the first names that we were talking about and put that in there, and then we took the other first name that we were kind of going back and forth with and just made it the middle name. All right, so Shakur Omega. So it still is the last, but you know, the first name is gonna be Shakur. All right, it's a nice strong name, Shakur. All right, that's it. I mean, y'all like the name? Who's good? I mean, y'all like Omega too, right?
Yeah. What was the name?
Shakur Omega. You know the name.
Yeah. Always.
All right, so
Can I just call him Max?
Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Bruh.
You know,
That's it.
that's it.
That's
Peace.
it. All right, so that's it. Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all first time watching the videos, make sure you subscribe to the videos. Make sure you hit that bell for them notifications.
Sound like you
Make
sound
sure you
like a Lego
like the
person
video.
when you
Right?
balance.
Like the video if we need to. Thumbs up. All right.